Am I the jerk for financially ruining my cheating wife with a secret document the day after she graduated debt-free on my dime? I worked 2 jobs for years to pay for my wife's expensive degree so she could graduate debt-free. At her graduation party, I discovered she had been cheating on me for a year and planned to leave me now that she was done using me. But she forgot about one crucial piece of paper she signed years ago that turned her victory into total bankruptcy. Am I the jerk for financially ruining my ex-wife with a secret legal document the very day after she graduated from her prestigious program completely debt-free, all because I discovered she had been using me as a human ATM for years? I am a 30-year-old male, and my ex-wife, let's call her Sarah, is 29. We met in college, and 5 years ago we got married. Sarah always had big dreams. She wanted to attend an extremely exclusive, incredibly expensive specialized dental program. The tuition alone was astronomical, easily totaling over $250,000 for the 4-year course. When we got married, we made a deal. I was working a decent job in logistics. I agreed to cover absolutely everything. I paid our rent, utilities, groceries, and her massive tuition bills. The plan was that I would sacrifice now, and once she graduated and started making 6 figures, it would be our turn to enjoy life. For 4 years, I worked myself into the ground. I took on a second job working nights and weekends. I drove a 15-year-old car that constantly broke down. I haven't taken a vacation in 5 years. I missed my best friend's bachelor party because I couldn't afford the flight. I did it all cheerfully because I loved Sarah and I believed in our future together. Sarah, meanwhile, lived comfortably. She studied hard, sure, but she also enjoyed the student life, going out for drinks and dinners while I was working my second shift. Last weekend was her graduation. She finished near the top of her class, completely debt-free thanks to me. I threw her a huge party at our apartment to celebrate. Everyone was toasting her success. Halfway through the party, Sarah left her phone unlocked on the kitchen counter while she was in the bathroom. It buzzed with a text message. I glanced down, expecting it to be a congratulatory message from her parents. It wasn't. It was from a contact saved as Study Buddy Brad. The text read, "Can't wait to celebrate properly tonight, baby. So glad you're finally done with that loser husband of yours. Operation Free Ride is complete." My heart stopped. I felt sick. I picked up the phone and scrolled. It wasn't just a fling. It was a full-blown year-long affair with a guy in her program. The texts were horrifying. They mocked me for working double shifts. Sarah bragged about how she had played me perfectly, getting her degree paid for, before planning to dump me immediately after graduation so she wouldn't have to split her future high income with me. I didn't make a scene at the party. I waited until everyone left. When I confronted her with the texts, I expected tears or apologies. Instead, she laughed cruelly. "Well, thanks for the degree," she sneered, crossing her arms. "Honestly, you were just a stepping stone. I'm a dentist now. You're just a delivery guy. We are in different leagues. I'm filing for divorce on Monday, and since you currently make more money, I'll be asking for alimony until my practice gets going." I was devastated. But then a cold calm washed over me. I remembered something she had completely forgotten. Before we got married, my father, who is a very cynical retired accountant, sat us down. He insisted that if I was going to pay for her entire education, it shouldn't be a marital gift, but a business transaction, just in case. Sarah had rolled her eyes, called my dad paranoid, and angrily signed the document without reading it just to shut him up. She thought it was a meaningless piece of paper. It was actually a formally notarized, callable loan agreement. It stated that the $250,000 was a personal loan from me to her, with interest. Crucially, it had a clause. Loan would be forgiven if we remained happily married for 10 years after graduation. But in the event of divorce due to infidelity, the entire sum became immediately due in full. The next morning, when she smugly handed me divorce papers, I handed her a copy of the loan agreement. Her face went pale white. She actually stumbled back. "You can't do this," she stammered. "We're married. That money was a gift." "Read the fine print, Sarah," I said. "You cheated. The deal is off. You owe me $250,000 plus 4 years of interest. Pay up." The fallout was spectacular. Her affair partner, Brad, dumped her immediately when he realized she wasn't a rich sugar mama, but a woman drowning in debt. She has no job yet, her credit is destroyed, and she is facing bankruptcy before her career has even started. Her parents called me, screaming that I am a vindictive monster for ruining her future over a mistake. I told them the only mistake I made was trusting their daughter. I am now sitting in a quiet apartment, exhausted but free. I am moving forward with the lawsuit to collect every penny. So, am I the jerk for using a secret document to destroy my cheating wife's financial life after she used me for 4 years?